Let's go back. We were gonna check out, what was it? We delete you? We deleted you. We deleted you. The animatic? Is this it? 3 hour long? Okay. Okay, this was recommended by Normal, my dude. Thank you for the recommendation. Let's check it out.
Don't shoot yourself and die. Haters are softer than pumpkin pie. Out of my body ain't even alive. I found all the phonies and sever the ties. I spit that raw real, but man, this feel good too.
So we'll probably watch at least a cool 30 minutes or so. We deleted you, the animatic. Alright, let's check it out, my dudes. So I'm assuming this is on the Mii's, the Mii freaking things from the Nintendo Wii. Based on a story by Icy Pie. I love that name, Icy Pie. Kyle's Trilogy. Who's Kyle? Kyle?
2006. The year that the 7th generation of game consoles released. Some may think that 2006 was the best
birth
year
of the
gaming,
Ring of Death.
but to me, it only exists as a painful memory, one that will just not go away. I got a Nintendo Wii for my 7th birthday on November 28th, 2006, about 9 days after the Wii launched. I still remember the moment when my dad gave me the present, and then I quickly ripped it open. Wow! A Wii! Thanks, Dad! I said in happiness.
And then you threw the remote through the
After that,
TV.
my dad had a bit of work to do.
Chaos
I
says
begged
South
him
Park
to help me
Kyle.
set it up.
Yeah, man.
And when he was finally done, he helped me set up the Wii in the living room.
Where's your hat? Where's your green hat? This is
What
already
surprised
broken.
me about the Wii is the controller, as it reminded me more of a TV remote. After my dad set
Are you
it
from
up,
Joyzy as well?
he left me the play. And I was going to play Wii Sports, which was the Wii's pack-in game, but something else caught my eye. The Mii channel. So I decided to open that up instead. But when I got to the Mii channel, there was a single Mii there. I clicked on him and found out that the Mii's name was Edeled. The name Edeled didn't make any sense to me.
It's delete backwards.
So I looked closely into the letters and found that it was backwards for delete. I took a good look at Edeled. He was bald, with a big smiling mouth, giant eyes, and a small nose.
Do what he says, delete him.
A bit, so I decided to delete him.
Yeah.
I then decided to make a Mii version out of me. So I clicked the button to make a new Mii, and I named my new Mii Kyle, because that was my name, Kyle.
It was your name? When did you lose it?
Then when I got back to the plaza area,
I'm sorry, that's such a dad joke, isn't it?
back with the same creepy look. So I deleted him the first chance I got.
I mean, at that point, just leave him there. Why are you gonna delete him again?
I was still kind of creeped out, but I just decided to forget about it and just play some Wii Sports.
I was too dumb as a kid. I would have assumed that's just a default me that you can't get rid of.
5 sports, and these 5 sports were tennis,
Boxing was the
baseball,
best one.
bowling,
Boxing was the
golf,
best
and
one.
boxing.
I got the
I decided to
golden
play
gloves.
bowling since it was my favorite sport.
Screw
My
bowling.
Mii
I'm
was
bad
in
at
a
that
bowling
one.
alley with
I'm
many
also bad at bowling in
friends,
real life.
and occasionally, I'd see the Mii in the lane next to mine do their throw. But about halfway through the game, I saw a Mii, a bald Mii, to be more specific, walk up to the lane next to mine. He threw the ball and got a strike.
Perfect score.
He then
Now
turned
it's just
around
showing
to
off.
celebrate. But then I saw the Mii's face. It looked exactly like Edeled's face. I thought I deleted him. I guess I'll just have to delete him again. So I quit Wii Sports.
Just let him.
went back
He
to
just
the
wants the
Wii.
ball.
before I could delete Edeled, something weird happened. Edeled actually started speaking. His voice was incredibly low-pitched and distorted.
Why are you trying to delete me?
After Edeled...
It sounds like a 5-year-old on Call of Duty.
What do you mean?
Using a voice modifier.
What was I thinking when I said that? Of course Edeled wouldn't hear me, but to my surprise, he did.
Are you kidding me? You know what I mean.
Edeled said with annoyance.
Oh great, the demon's sarcastic too.
I just don't want you in my me channel. You're creepy, and you're just creeping me out. I'm sorry.
Oh really? Me's have feelings too, you know. How would you feel if I deleted you?
Bro, now I want to delete him. You're giving me sass? I don't freaking... What kind of demon are you giving sass? Me's have feelings too. Like, what kind of crybaby demon are you?
Then cut to static for about 5 seconds, until it cut back to the me channel, with a close-up of Edeled's face. Edeled's pupils were huge, and he had a very angry expression. And as every second passed, Edeled's expression became angrier and angrier. I pressed the home button and ran to my dad. He was on the phone, so I waited for him to finish. Dad, there's something wrong with my Wii, I said in a scared voice. I led my dad to the living room and turned off the home menu, and surprisingly, it looked normal. What? He was right there, Dad! He was right there! I yelled with confidence.
That's how you know your kid's playing too much Nintendo.
Maybe you're just playing a bit too much.
Yeah.
I think you should go take a break.
Dude, your dad has the creepiest face in the freaking whole thing so far. Forget Delete or Edeled. Freaking, your dad's a freaking horrifying Cyclops. Look at him.
My dad recommended. So I did.
Why'd you blur out his one giant eyeball?
Again, and took a 15-minute break.
Oh, that's how you know this whole story is fake. No child takes a 15-minute break while playing video games.
But as I left the living room, I could have sworn that I heard my dad say to himself, "Oh God." But after 15 minutes, I came back to the Wii and turned off the home menu.
I can't wait till we find out that Dad's just trolling him.
Of my me being deleted. And then a dialogue box appeared saying, "Goodbye, Kyle." And then the me channel automatically turned off and went back to the Wii menu. I tried to get back into the me channel, but every time I did, a dialogue box would appear saying, "We deleted you," and it would take me back to the Wii menu. I soon realized
you're not allowed in here no more. Buzz off, kid.
Deleted me in a way so that I couldn't make any more me's. So that meant no matter what game I played, I always had to play as Edeled.
See, he just wants to be your friend. Why don't you play with him?
December 5th, 2006. I was sitting in my bedroom. I was bored, and yet still in shock after what happened a week ago with Edeled. Christmas was coming, and I was tired of playing as Edeled in all the games I played. I actually managed to find out about the guest players, but whenever I tried to play as them, they would just reload as Edeled. I tried asking my dad for a new Wii so I can start over, but he doesn't acknowledge Edeled's existence, and doesn't believe me about the whole fiasco. But anyway, I heard the doorbell ring. I ran to the window and saw my best friend Nathan waiting outside the door. I ran to the door and let him in. "Hey Kyle," he said happily. "Hey," I replied. We talked for a bit as we went upstairs.
As friends say,
Just
hey,
as I
hey.
thought, he found the Wii. Whoa, dude, you have a Wii?
He found the Wii. The freaking.
Why didn't you tell me?
The freaking caption said he found the weed.
Well, Nathan, you see, before I could finish, Nathan grabbed a Wii remote and said, "It's fine, dude. Let's play," as he gave me a Wii remote. I reluctantly turned the Wii on, and I took a glance at Nathan's face, and he was clearly very excited. The Wii menu came on screen, and I became nervous when Nathan pointed the Wii remote to the Me channel. Hey Kyle, is that the Me channel? I heard it's really cool, Nathan asked. Yeah, it's,
no friend of mine ever cared about the Me channel.
Nathan clicked on the Me channel, and I tried my best to think up of an excuse to not go on the Me channel. But before I could come up with one, Nathan pressed start. What was weird was that I expected the dialogue box saying, "We deleted you" to appear.
Well, they deleted you,
To
not
my
Nathan.
surprise, it actually led us into the Me channel. But when we got into the Me channel,
It was
it was
Adelaide.
very, very glitchy. Textures were in the wrong places, and the music was very, very low quality. I looked at Nathan.
That's just
and
the Wii.
needless
That's just
to
the Wii.
say,
That had nothing to do with the curse.
his excitement was replaced by
The audio was
pure
always
confusion.
terrible.
He looked back at me. Kyle? Do you know what's happening here? He asked.
Yeah, I'm being
Before I
haunted
could
by a
start
freaking video
explaining,
game demon.
I heard a very loud grinding noise. We turned back to the TV and saw Edelette standing in the middle of the Me channel. My eyes widened in fear. Edelette just stood there for a while though. Just
Giving you the
staring at us.
eyes.
Edelette
Look at this
looked me
dude.
Again.
You want me to be intimidated by that
Kyle,
dude?
What's going on here?
He looks chill.
He said as I looked back at him. I have to close the Me channel, I replied. I pointed the Wii remote at the exit button at the top left of the screen, which its textures were all mixed up. Come on, come on, come on, I repeated to myself as I repeatedly clicked on the exit button. But the
Or just
dialogue
restart
box
the
to choose if
Wii.
you wanted to leave wasn't coming up. And at this point, I was starting to panic. So did Nathan. While I was desperately trying to close the Me channel, Edelette started speaking.
Hello, Kyle.
What'd it
Kyle,
do?
what's going on? Nathan asked me frightfully. Just calm down, sit down, and I'll explain it to you later. Just let me handle it, okay?
Just let me handle
Nathan
it.
sat down on the couch, and just when he did, Edelette spoke out again.
Didn't you know that your me is coming to visit?
What are you talking about? I asked.
The me you created. He should be here at any moment.
Immediately after Edelette
I'm sorry.
said that,
Adelaide is too freaking goofy for me to take him seriously. It's
fell
just
from the
hilarious.
screen and landed on the ground of the Me channel, and Edelette disappeared. I was happy to see my me again, but when he got up, I was shocked. He looked extremely pale, and he was covered in blood and stains, and he was wobbling, as if he was struggling to keep his balance. And I could have sworn that I heard my me whisper, "Help me." I backed away from
Okay.
the screen, and Nathan was literally shivering. I made another attempt to close the Me channel, and Edelette appeared.
Leaving so soon, Kyle? You haven't even got to see your me up close yet.
Edelette said in a sinister tone.
This is less scary and more like just a
Camera then
friggin'
zoomed in onto my me.
like it's just a friggin' little weird characters like trolling
He was
him.
crying as he was struggling to stand. I felt bad for him. But after a couple seconds, Edelette walked on screen with an axe. He walked over to my me and pushed him over. My me fell on the ground and cried even more. Edelette put...
Your me went on a bender. Yeah, he had a crazy party night.
You get away from him! I
This
yelled.
guy,
Edelette
don't touch
looked
my
at me and
me.
said,
Well, I'll get away from him. Once he's dealt with.
Edelette said as he looked back at my me, who was crying and out of breath from squirming. Edelette raised his axe and swung it at my me's legs, chopping them off. And while there was no blood, I did see red stains in the areas in which Edelette chopped off my me's legs. But I could still tell that my me was still in intense pain, and he was squirming for dear life. Edelette then raised his axe again, and paused for a moment. I looked back at Nathan, and I will never forget the fear I saw on his face. Every inch of fear was visible on Nathan's face. I never
Every
saw
inch
him
of fear?
so horrified.
He had 5 inches total of
I
fear.
eventually told him to go to my room so that he wouldn't have to see anything that would happen next. He
Go
nodded
to-
his head and ran to my
Don't
bedroom
look!
and shut the door.
Don't look, Nathan! You don't have to see this brutality.
I turned back to the TV,
I-
and Edeled swung the axe at my Mii's neck, decapitating him. And there was still no blood. However, I still did see red stains on my Mii's neck and head. I was done at this point. I ran to the Wii and repeatedly pressed the power button, but it didn't work. I tried again and again and again, until I saw the screen go to static. But as time went by,
Ooh, never do that.
I
Static
saw
is the
my
way the
Mii's
demons get into your house.
decapitated head slowly fade into the screen. Immediately, I went back to trying to shut off the Wii. But I still couldn't shut off the Wii by using the power button. So, I unplugged the Wii. I took the Wii remotes, and cords and ran to my room. I swung the door open and threw the Wii into the closet.
Okay.
I looked at Nathan, who was sitting on my bed and still in shock after everything that has happened today. Is it over? Nathan asked quietly. Yeah, it's over, I replied while breathing heavily. I think you should go home, Nathan, I continued.
Get out of here, Nathan.
Alright.
Your visit's
See
been
you later.
canceled.
Nathan replied as he left the room.
Because we absolutely refuse to
After
go
Nathan
outside
left,
and touch grass.
I went back to the living room to see the static.
My
was still on the
Nintendo Wii
TV.
doesn't work. Nothing else we can do today, Nathan.
In a couple
Go away.
seconds, the static was
Nobody
replaced
grab the soccer ball or the
with black
football.
background, with white
Nobody grab a
text saying,
basketball. That's it.
"This is not over." And then the TV turned off.
Your me is in the closet. You think this is all about Kyle having to come out of the closet at the end? Just
The year is 2013. I've just turned 14.
all right. Well, look,
I'm
I'm gonna be
enjoying
honest with you,
playing the
Kyle.
games
You
I've
need to
got to
you need to ramp up the scaries here.
So whenever I hear the word "we," I think of that me that traumatized my childhood all those years ago. I got a Wii in 2010 with some allowance money, and luckily that me didn't appear on it.
I mean, at that point, just
I
wait
had
for
fun with that
the Wii,
but
the Wii
whenever
two, the
I
Wii
picked
U.
up the Wii remote, I felt scared. Scared that the me would appear once again. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, we all know what you're talking about, dude. I didn't come back here 2 days
One day,
later.
while in bed watching Netflix on my Wii U, I remembered
I'm sorry, you could watch Netflix on a Wii U? Since when? Could you always do that? I never did that.
that message on the TV screen back in December of 2006. I remember that day vividly.
To be fair, on the Wii U, the only 2 games I had was frickin' Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers U, and WarioWare, and that's pretty much it. I didn't buy any other game. I didn't. The Wii U was never really used it.
This is not over. But it's been
So y'all let me know
years
if you want me to
since
get
it happened.
like. I don't know
Maybe
how I would make it happen, but if I could
I
probably
asked
get some
myself
people to
the
play on the
question
Wii
if I was
U,
president after
some
such
WarioWare or
shit.
something. I got a
Yes.
couch. I do want to do some couch like gameplay
No, he can't be. He's just some stupid
with some
AI.
IRL
But-
people coming over.
What sick being would program an AI to do what Edeled has done? I
Get a
turned my
PC.
head
I got a
towards my
PC. That's what I'm
closet,
playing on.
with the old Wii still in
Or are you talking about? Are you talking about the
I never
Wii U
touched
at
it
that
again
point?
after
Yeah.
what happened all those years ago. So I just sort of left it there. I wanted to know if Edeled was some virus that somehow got into the Wii. I do have a bit of technical knowledge, and I thought I could put the Wii's SD card into my laptop to access the system files. I slowly walked to the closet and carefully picked up the Wii. I took out the SD card.
But the
and
SD
brought up
card
my
just stores your video games, not like the
I plugged in
freaking
my USB
operating system.
SD
That's on the
card.
hard drive.
and then put my SD card into it. Here it goes, I whispered as I took a deep breath. After I inserted it, I opened the File Explorer and clicked on the SD card and gained access to the Wii system files. There were files like game data, system memory, and lots more. I clicked on system memory, and one result came up, and it read, ediledmechannel.wad. I really didn't think that I'd be able to find something related to Ediled so quickly. I was kind of hesitant to click on it at first. However, I just remembered that I had a part-time job working for my local grocery store. So if anything happened, I can just save up and buy a new one. I clicked on the file, and the screen went black. It was black for about 10 seconds, and then I was greeted to a simulated Wii menu. It was really messed up though. It was dark and all the music was low quality. And I'd occasionally hear loud screeching noises.
Again with the low quality audio.
It occasionally cut to static for about a split second. The hand icon, though, which I controlled using the mouse,
what was with that freaking pause?
I just stared at the screen for a while.
It's almost like it's all fake. Oh, it is, but I'm just like, I don't know. I expected.
So I continued.
I expected to be scared.
And I was
I don't know how to say that any nicely. Like you can tell he put a lot of effort into the video, and I gotta pay respect, and I appreciate that. But I'm also like, can something happen?
Oh, you came back.
Yeah, I did. I said.
What a great, amazing responses with Kyle to demons and ghosts. Yes.
I always thought that you'd eventually.
This is exactly what I would say to some demon in my video games. I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm back. What'd I do?"
Come back.
Adelaide replied.
And like Adelaide looks so uninterested in everything. Look at that face.
Delete me.
What? Why? I questioned.
Like, it's so freaking. This demon is so nonchalant about everything.
I need to show you something.
Adelaide replied.
I need to show you something?
Okay, I said with.
Okay, sure, demon on my computer. Alright, fine, whatever you want. What am I gonna delete you? Show me the thing.
Fusion.
It's like nobody seems interested.
I picked up Adelaide and dragged him to the delete icon. I was given the choice to delete Adelaide, and I breathed heavily as I chose to delete him. I was taken back to my desktop. I was confused, but then I noticed something was added to my desktop. A file named deleted.mp4. I was nervous. I didn't want to click
Give me something terrifying.
But if I was gonna find this me's origin, I had to continue. I clicked the file, and a video opened. It was static for a while, but then it cut to a hallway with hospital beds, lined up next to one another. Each bed had a me laying down on it, hooked up to life support machines. And you can clearly hear the beeping sounds of the machines.
You only had one me, though.
But most disturbing.
How is there an entire freaking hospital full of them? Did you ruin my KD ratio while I was gone?
You can hear the moans and cries
Yo, for real?
of the me's laying on the beds.
Hey, I'm playing Call of Duty on the Wii. Stop messing with my
And
stats.
turned to one of the beds. A pale me was laying down on it. Then after a while, the me flatlined. The strange thing is that the me's in this video can make different expressions, like being sad or angry. There were also me's who were making expressions that weren't even possible for a me to make. I saw some that were full-blown crying.
They could cry. There was absolutely a crying feature whenever they lost.
Long while, actually. The static was on screen for about a minute. Then the screen then cut to Adelaide, laying in one of the beds, with life support machines hooked up all over him.
This freaking demon is getting less and less scary by the second.
Adelaide wasn't making his normal creepy expression, but instead he was making a very sad expression. Although his eyes and mouth remained the same size as before. But then Adelaide looked at the camera, and then spoke out.
Can we... Like, I really don't want to be rude, but you gotta adjust your pacing, my dude. Oh, finally.
See why I don't want to be deleted? I'm trying to warn you. Whenever a me gets deleted, they get sent here.
But you butchered a me with an axe! What kind of pity party are you throwing for yourself? You literally butchered what? You have no right to complain. I'm freaking... I hate this guy now. I'm not even scared of him, I just don't like him.
These life support machines are only here.
You're a hypocrite.
To survive for the remaining time we have. And when they get taken off, we die. However, I am the only me who knows how to recover. I am the only me who knows how to get back to the new channel after being deleted.
And instead of teaching everyone how to get back, you just decapitated another me live. Like you're over a me Make-A-Wish kid. This guy freaking got weird. Like I'm just saying, like what the freaking.
I don't know how to stop the pain.
But I don't like this guy. I hate him. I hate everything about him. I'm not even intimidated. Just don't like him.
So learn your lesson.
I know how to get back. I'm not gonna teach anyone how to get back or show them how to get back or I'd rather just decapitate another me in front of you.
I'll make you learn.
And slowly take off bit by bit, legs, arms, then the head.
He ripped off the tubes and wires off him that were connecting him to the life support machines, and got out of his bed. And then he disappeared. The
Good.
video file was then
Screw
automatically
him.
closed. And I was
For all
taken
intents and
back to my
purposes, I hope he
desktop.
stays deleted.
I was frozen, to say the least. My
You were
brain was
Elsa?
trying to comprehend what just happened. What was this hallway? And what was Edeled trying to teach me? But I eventually pieced together what was going on in this video. It took me a while. But
It took you a while? I figured it out right away. It's a frickin' they don't want to be deleted. It's like the Emoji
I believe
Movie.
I found an answer. You see, a me being deleted is basically the equivalent of being diagnosed with a terminal cancer or incurable
What the fuck? Where is this video going?
sickness. So, they are sent to the hallway, where they are hooked up to the life support machines to live out the remaining time they have left. And at the end, they get taken off of life support, and they die. It is a painful death, but Edeled is the only me in existence
It's not more painful than getting your arms and legs chopped off by a frickin' axe and then getting decapitated.
who knows how to
Screw
recover from
him.
the sickness and get back to the me channel. But he doesn't know how to stop the pain. That's what he was trying to teach me. He wasn't trying to be scary, but instead trying to teach me a lesson.
No, just butchering another fellow me. Hey, kid, in order to teach you a lesson, I'm gonna butcher this guy. It's like, what? At least you get to be on life support and fade out slowly.
It's just that violence and aggression.
What lesson are you supposed to learn
the
from
only
this?
way
That
he
he's a
knows how to do
freaking
it.
loser? A freaking
In the end.
maniac?
I never found out Edeled's origins. I never knew how he was
I don't
made
care about his
or what
origins. Screw
motive.
him.
But I think it's best that I never do.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man, dude. I'm gonna move on. Look, man, I can tell you put a lot of effort into the video. Good job. It looks freaking amazing. I'll drop you that like. I will probably let this play and probably watch the rest of it at some point.